ever noticed broke people always have all the answers? Have you ever noticed broke people always have the key to success, but they're usually the same ones in your family always asking you for money? They always got the shortcuts. They'll clown you that you're going to work, you're a slave 9 to 5. They don't go to work, but they always broke, and then they'll ask you, yo, man, I'm falling on some hard times right now. Yo, man, I thought you had this investment strategy. Oh, it didn't pay off. No shit. So with that said, if you notice, I've been uploading videos left and right, banging them out. Yep, I'll be back on vacation, going away international again. I got broke family members with car payments. They think they the best investors of the world. And then they always like, damn, dude, you always going away, man. You always away. You never at work. Well, I bought back my time. I don't have payments like this going out.
How much did you guys put down? Zero. I got a 2024 Grand Highlander. I pay $1,200 a month.
I built a 2023 Tahoe that I got in October of 2023, and my payments were higher than I thought. I thought they were going to be around $800, which was fine. I mean, it's more than I've ever paid in my life, but it ended up being $1,100. Yeah, I believe in life, sometimes you have to take a risk. And
Grace, what's the highest payment you've ever seen?
$1,784.
$2,100.
It was $1,958.
$1,400.
$2,435.
$3,200.
I don't care that I have a $700 car note. I don't care.
Broke people, people with crazy car notes, people with car debt, they're usually the same people that can get rich in the stock market. They're the same ones, bro. They're the same know-it-alls a lot of the times. They go hand in hand. Do you know how many fads, meaning trends, people hop on? A person who went to sleep or was in a coma from year 2000 has literally caught every trend with an index fund. They were in a coma since 2000 and woke up in 2025. They got more money than anybody who's been hopping on trends. Let's go through all the trends. I'm telling you, people who are horrible with money in the stock market are also the ones horrible with money in spending lives. I got no money to invest, but I got a $900 car payment. Yo, man, times is hard out here, man. I can't get a raise. My boss taking advantage of me, but they got a $1,300 car note on an Escalade. Or they got an EV Hummer that depreciates like a rock. Spent $200,000 on it, and it's worth what, like $75,000 now you get an EV Hummer? Let's go through all the trends. We had the .com trend. We all know about that, but there's a lot of trends in between people forget about. They talk about the big ones, but they don't talk about the little dinky ones in between. You had the .com crash that happened in 2000. It bottomed out in like 2001, 2002. It rebounded, not the .com, but banking stocks. They were big. The banking stocks led up to the 2008 housing crisis. We all talk about the .com in 2008, but let's talk about all the other ones that happened. After 2008, 2009, 2010, you had the buildup of like the biotech. Biotech was big. And you had like a kind of collapse of the biotech companies. Might I add, this whole time, index investors were getting it all. Now, when I talk about an index fund, S&P, because a lot of your big S&P companies do business around the world anyway, but I'm talking about like a total stock market index of the United States. You sprinkle in some emerging markets, you sprinkle in some international, right? Now, let's keep going. You had your biotech. And then like Apple, Microsoft, a lot of your big Amazon companies. Nobody was talking about Nvidia back then, that they were making a run. But if you had index funds, you were dollar cost averaging into Nvidia, because Nvidia was around back then. Oh yeah, by the way, I believe Palantir was back then too. Palantir is not a new company. They've been around back then too. MicroStrategy, Super Microcomputer. You've been getting all that. Along with Pepsi, Coca-Cola, LyondellBasell, Dow Chemicals, who else? Procter & Gamble, Stanley Black & Decker, Costco, Kroger, bro, I run out. Marriott, yo, Caesars, DraftKings, all that shit. You've been getting it all. After biotech, what was it? It was your Amazons, all your big tech companies was making a run. And then before COVID, like 2015, 16, 17, 18 was your cannabis stocks. Oh yeah. A lot of your big cannabis companies, a lot of them were based in Canada. Yep, if you got international, baby, you was getting Canada and all that stuff. And a lot of United States big companies, they actually were doing business with a lot of cannabis. Philip Morris Brothers was doing business. They bought, I believe it was Philip Morris or Altria. They bought big into cannabis, so they caught the run up, meaning if you owned dividend stocks in Philip Morris and Altria, Philip Morris actually spun off Altria. You actually got the growth of the cannabis along with the dividends from them. You had them in index funds or you were a dividend investor. All the cannabis went up and then flamed out. And then when COVID hit, now I know I'm missing some trends. This is how many it's been. This is how many trends it's been. And then you caught, what was it? All your EV stocks. All your EV. People went out there and overpaid for Teslas, overpaid for Hummers. Now, let's just say you were driving a paid off car. Not only did you catch the run up of Tesla in your index funds, you were saving money with no car payment. You didn't follow a trend of hopping on an EV car. You didn't catch the depreciation and car payment of that. And you caught the run up of the stock. You see, you gotta be that different thinker. You outsmart them. Remember, a person that does not have $100,000 will always tell you how to get 100,000, or a person will sell you on how to get 100,000. There's always somebody who's willing to tell you and sell you. You ever notice it rhymes? Sell and tell. I can tell you how to get 100,000, but I don't have 100,000. Or I can sell you a way to get 100,000. And usually the people who bought the scam from the person who sold it, they don't have 100,000, but they bought the scam, but they gonna tell you and they don't have it. But the person who has none of that stuff and they follow none of that stuff, they have 100,000. Therefore, they buy back their time and they can travel whenever they want because they have work-life balance. They bust their ass, go to work, and then shut it down for months at a time. Let me continue. So you had the EV trend along with the meme stock trend, AMC, GameStop. Yeah, I didn't buy any of that shit. Caught it. Caught the run on index funds. AMC and GameStop was in index funds along with Mullen, Neo. You remember those companies? Neo, Mullen, ChargePoint, Tortoise Acquisition, CCIV. Oh yeah, all these grifters were selling that shit. The $100,000 challenge. None of their subscribers made it to 100 grand. They did. All those $100,000 challenges, and then when they blow up, you never hear about them again. So hold on, let me continue. You had the meme stocks, you had the EVs. They flamed out in like 2022. And then we had, came after that? Around that same time, we had the metaverse, Chat GPT, all that trend. Metaverse, Chat GPT. Who remembers, what the hell was those? Oh, NFTs. Remember those? We don't even talk about them shits. People were paying millions of dollars for a dude with a banana, a digital banana. Okay. I literally could screenshot that. Hey, I got it too. No, I didn't have it the way you did, but I got it too. Stupid. These people jumping in and out. All that bailout money was given. They were destroying their wealth, jumping into car payments. Oh yeah, car companies reported record number of sales along with banks because the news was telling people there was no cars. People were going out there jumping, buying brand new cars. After that, well, what do we have after the metaverse NFTs? Might I add, Netflix was running, caught all the FANG stocks that turned into the Magnificent 7 that is now turning into the Mag 10, I guess. I don't know what the trend is now. I own it all. Let's see. What else after the metaverse and all that and the EV? Oh, yeah. C3 AI. AI, boom. AI starts blowing up. Got that too. AI. Now we're transitioning over current date to rare earth. You see how it keeps going? There's always something. Now we're rare earth. I already own all of those. All your rare earth companies, your mining. It went from crypto mining companies. Oh yeah, your crypto miners. Damn. All your crypto mining companies. Now we went from crypto mining, digital mining, to rare earth minerals mining. We own it all, baby. Now let's just say I woke up out of that coma and I go, what happened? Sir, you're a millionaire. You own Total Stock Market Index and S&P. Yeah, sir. You got hit on the head and you were in a coma for 25 years, but you had medical benefits through your job. And, we've been having you on life support because we knew you were right there to wake up and we waited. Yeah. You literally could have went to sleep or deleted your portfolio or been in a coma and you've caught every run up and you didn't sign your name for a car payment. You see how it goes hand in hand? No car payments, invest the right way, and you can go on vacation whenever you want. No regrets, get it.